Hey there, Prosper and Beauty family. This is Eden. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I help aspiring beautypreneurs create their first line of natural products for skin or hair, whether it be DIY, whether it be going to manufacturing, but basically getting your first line of products in a variety of beauty niches together. So today I want to tackle in this question of the day series something that I get probably about once a month, maybe a little bit more, which is how do I preserve fresh foods in my products? So people are wanting to add avocados and bananas to their conditioners, or they're wanting to make face masks with fresh strawberries and lemon and, goodness knows what else. So they want to know how to preserve fresh food in your beauty ingredients. And here is my answer. Basically, you don't, because you shouldn't include fresh foods to begin with. However, that does not mean you can't benefit from fruits and vegetables and leaves and flowers and roots and shoots and all of the things, but you want to incorporate them in a way that is stable. And so the best way to do this would be to do something like a dried powder. Okay, so for herbs, that becomes obviously easy to do. You just go to an herbal site and you buy the herbs in bulk. I recommend buying by the pound, or by the kilogram, or by 500 grams, right? For people who are working with those types of measurements, because then you're going to get a good amount at a good price to experiment with and make mistakes with and still, be profitable. Okay, so for fruits and vegetables, you might be thinking, that's harder. But actually, a lot of places that sell supplements will sell powdered vegetables, sometimes powdered fruits that you can then dilute with water and preserve it slightly, like at 2%, and then include that in your formulation. Or you can just add the powder as is to a preserved formulation if you feel like it dissolves well. Another thing you could do is extract the powder into something like 1,3-propane diol, which is a more eco-friendly version of the more toxic petroleum-derived glycol. So 1,3-propane diol is derived from corn, fermented corn. So that's another way to do it if you don't want to do water. And then 1,3-propane diol is self-preserving. You could also extract it into glycerin. Glycerin is also self-preserving. So then you wouldn't need to preserve the glycerin extra. Now, of course, you're still going to have to use a preservative for your overall formulation, but you at least wouldn't have to preserve the extract. So let's take a look at a few things that you could do. The most common ones I get are avocado and banana. Okay, so I don't want to do everything in the entire world, so I'll just look at those two. So what I would do, let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, so what I would do is I would go to our good friend Google, and I would say buy avocado powder for cosmetics and see what comes up. And so you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff that will come up here. A lot of it will work. I prefer to go to the cosmetic sites simply because they have a grade of avocado powder that's probably easier to absorb into a formulator. So Crafter's Choice is one. If you go to Wholesale Supplies Plus, it's the second one that came up. So they will have an avocado powder that you can buy either, 2 ounces, and really you're going to need about a teaspoon or two for each 8 ounce of, say, conditioner, shampoo, lotion or whatever. And then if you're creating a dry mask that people add water to, then obviously you'll need to use more of it. But yeah, so it gives you, the general things for what you can use it for, approved cosmetic uses, directions and ingredients. So basically it contains the avocado and then a whole bunch of, sort of non-toxic things that kind of help it absorb and so forth. They even give you some recipes on this particular one, so that's kind of nice. Another place that I prefer to get things like this from is, you know, New Directions Aromatics. And I know that they have, so it looks here like Making Cosmetics has avocado powder. And it looks like, let me see who else has some. Amazon has a whole bunch of different ones. And then there you go. And so adding the powder becomes one way to do it. Um, and then you can pair that with adding something like an avocado oil, the avocado powder. If you wanted to add something like avocado bioferment, which you can get from Formulate Sample Shop in both the UK and the United States, right? Or you could just Google buy avocado bioferment. So all of those ways become safe ways of incorporating avocado into your avocado lotion or hair mask or whatever it is you're making. Okay, and so New Directions Aromatics has a lot of fruit powders. So if I go to New Directions, here in the States, they have several stores all over the world. If I go here to raw materials and I go to fruit extracts, I will see a whole bunch of fruit extracts, right? So they have banana, pineapple, which would be great for facial products. Guava is nice in hair and face. Mango, papaya. They used to have strawberry, but I'm sure you can find strawberry other places as well. So all of these are great ways to incorporate fruits in there. Another thing that you could do is go to places that sell superfoods. So superfoods, sort of raw vegan supplements, a lot of those places will have, and even health food stores will have things like acai powder, and all kinds of things that you can use to incorporate fruits and vegetables in a way that is safe and stable for your product. The one exception I would make is fresh cucumber, just because fresh cucumber is so solid and together. So if you sliced fresh cucumber, or if you sliced fresh okra, something like that, and you just put the chunks of it in water or in aloe, and you let that sit for 4 to 8 hours, and then you strain it and you preserve it, you'll be able to preserve a liquid that has no chunks of anything in it that could cause bacteria. So that's a way of incorporating fresh cucumber into like a cucumber lotion or whatever it is you're making. Once you start going into cucumber juice or say carrot juice, you're going to be dealing with fibers, and then, you know, bacteria will grow around that. It's just going to be a mess. So either do the powders, things that are really solid. You can make a liquid extract by just soaking it in that water for a while, and then preserving the water, or buying purchased extracts. And another way of incorporating things that have both fat and water, like acai or avocado, you know, watermelon, cucumber, is you can do the powdered part, right? So you do the powdered extract, and then you look for the seed oil. So yes, cucumber has no fat in it, but it has seeds, and these seeds have an oil you could cold press. So if you did cucumber peel powder with, you know, the cucumber extract water that I talked about, or you could just buy the cucumber extract in glycerin and water that's readily available, and then you incorporated the cucumber seed, that would make a really nice overall sort of cucumber effect type of product. Okay, so I hope that this helped you. If it did, and you want more information like this, I do have a free library that I gift to my email subscribers when they sign up for my free newsletter. And the link for that is down in the description below. And when you sign up, you also get notified of any low-cost courses I have. I frequently have $9 classes. And if I have any openings for coaching and so forth, those are there. If you want to just do a one-off consult, I'll put a link in the description for that as well. Otherwise, I hope to see you around on this channel somewhere again. Feel free to like and subscribe and share if this video was what you were looking for and you got the answers you wanted. You can put another question in the comments below, or you can ask. You can give feedback on this video or ask for further clarification, or just say, hey, Eden, what's up? Thanks for the video, whatever you want to put in there. Or like, oh, this was an awful video. You can put that in there too. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And I cannot wait to see what you are going to whip up. Bye.